I'm going to use this leaf ornament and this mini palette from Dollar Tree to make a fall tabletop sitter. Now, even though it can stand up on its own, I'm going to use these little tower blocks to give it a more stable foundation to sit on. Once I glue them on, I'm going to brush on some of this antiquing wax by Waverly and then just kind of wipe it on everywhere with a wet wipe. Then I'm going to use some leaf green acrylic paint to also wipe onto my leaf with a wet wipe. This method just gives it a nice light coating. Then I'm going to rub some of the antiquing wax over the top of the leaf to darken it a little bit. Next, I'm going to do some shading around the edges to make it look like it's changing colors. So I start with this bittersweet orange. I'm just kind of scraping it on the edges and then dry brushing it down to blend it in. I'm drying this layer and then I'm going to use my sanding block to blend it in. Next, I'm going to use some lacquered colored chalk paint and put a little bit of red on the edges as well. I really love how this is turning out. And then I take my sanding block and blend that in, and then I'm adding a little bit of the antiquing wax as well. I'm going to take my sanding block and sand the mini palette that I painted earlier and glue the leaf onto the front. I have this floral pick from Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to cut all the pieces off and then start arranging and gluing them into the top of my palette. You can see I kind of put my main pieces in, and now I'm just adding some leaves and smaller pieces around to fill it out. And then I'm going to stamp the words "Give Thanks" onto this craft paper tag. Then I'm going to tear the paper around the outside of the word and use my ink pad to just distress it a little bit, going around the edges and then brushing it across to make it look kind of old. And now I'm going to make my bow. I have this green burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm laying it down like in an X, and I have some plaid ribbon from Hobby Lobby that I'm just kind of looping back and forth. I'm going to tie it up and then fluff it. Now before I add my bow, I really felt like my leaf needed to be a little brighter to match my floral pick batter. So I mixed some Fire Engine Red in with the orange, and I'm just going to go around the outer edges again. I'm adding my bow to the top and gluing the little tag onto the center of my leaf. And I have this berry garland from Dollar Tree. I'm just kind of working it around my fingers for the spiral and fitting it on my bow. And I'm going to use it to help kind of camouflage the hole that's in that little leaf ornament. And here you have a little fall arrangement that would look cute on a mantle or even a centerpiece maybe for your dining room table. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you love it, please let me know in the comments. And if you want to support me, be sure to share it around. Have a blessed day.